Welcome back to our 8th session of Art as Therapy. I'm Yoko. Today, we'll learn about the concept of embodiment in art and the therapeutic effects of embodied experience in art making. We'll also explore embodiment in 2 art activities. The term embodiment means an idea, a quality, or a feeling that is represented in a tangible form. The notion of embodiment helps us to understand or visualize a person's idea, quality, or feelings through experiencing the tangible form, such as the body. Embodiment in art refers to this idea, the concept or feeling being represented by the artwork which has a tangible form. For example, in the case of performance art, the body of the artist or the artist's prompts or tools are the sites to represent an idea, concept, or feeling. In my opinion, the concept of embodiment in art may be best understood by feeling or experiencing it ourselves through the physical artwork, what is happening in our body, or what is happening in the art maker's body. What did you experience from looking at the painting? Did you see the emotions and ideas that were manifested in the painting? When we are mindful of these embodied experiences, it helps us to get in touch with our emotions. This awareness helps us to gain clarity and insights about who we are and what we are about. We are going to do this first activity called weaving. Weaving basically is to interlace a material onto an object in 2 directions, and usually the material used for weaving is something like long strips, for instance ropes, yarns, and sometimes I would also improvise or make out my own strips. So these are strips that I cut out from recycled cloth or old bed sheets or even my t-shirts. So from time to time I just collect or keep some strips for my weaving projects. You can also use this kind of ropes that are very easy to find in hardware stores. Yeah. So I'm going to continue this weaving project with my in progress like weaving on this chair. So I will tie these strips of cloth onto the chair. Basically, I'll look at the form of the chair and I'll follow it, and I use my cloth strips to wrap around the chair. while I'm doing this weaving process, I'm not really thinking about anything, but letting my hands follow what I see and go with the flow is a process that I often find it very peaceful. I know what my hands are doing, and I don't really need to think about anything. Sometimes when I'm so silent and in this state of flow, there are images emerge in my mind and thoughts also come up. But I'll just let the thoughts, the images stay with me, and then I continue the weaving process. Basically, weaving is a process that embodies the artist's idea, concept, or emotions in the process while you are doing the action of wrapping around an object. You can do weaving at home and just find a piece of furniture or any objects that you can find and do the weaving and experience the embodied process in the making. We are going to explore our second activity today, action painting. Before we explore the action painting, I'm going to share with you an activity that you can actually make your own paint. These paints are made from natural ingredients like flowers, vegetables or plants. So because of this process are quite fun and use a lot of home-based materials and tools from the kitchen, I have recruited the help from my daughter Jamie, okay, to help us today and join this activity. And I think it's a very good activity that you can involve your family or your loved ones to do it together. Okay, so shall we start? First of all, I'm going to introduce you red color. What kind of ingredients can we extract red color? It's this beetroot. Okay, so when you go to the market to buy a beetroot, it looks like this in its natural form, and when you peel it, you know, beetroot, it has a very intense red color. So you can just peel the skin off the beetroot, and the beetroot is very nutritious, so you can leave the fruit to eat, and then these skins you can keep it and put it into a pot, mix some hot water and boil it for about 5 minutes. And after you boil these skins, you will have this kind of concentrated red color. What do you think we can use to create yellow color?
We can use ginger and turmeric.
Yes, and what is this called? What ginger?
Yellow ginger.
Yes, this is yellow ginger, and we also call it turmeric. So in the market you can buy turmeric powder or this kind of yellow ginger, turmeric. So you can simply pour this turmeric powder into a glass jar, yeah, and then you can pour water, yeah, and because this the turmeric powder is very powdery, so it's also better to put it into a filter bag. And after you squeeze out the yellow pigment, the turmeric powder will still be inside this filter bag. Yeah. In this way, your yellow paint will be more pure without the substance inside. Okay, so we have yellow paint from turmeric powder. So Jamie, what color do you think we can make from this red cabbage?
Purple.
Oh, purple. So it's called red cabbage, but it gives you purple color. Yes. So what we do is, again, we just cut strips. Okay. Okay, so Jamie, can you help me to get these strips into a bag?
Sure.
Okay. So what we do is put these cut red cabbage into a filter bag, and then you use water, and again you will squeeze and continue to squeeze it.
This is
all right?
clear water.
Yeah, you see coming out.
You need to squeeze it.
So this is the purple color created by red cabbage. So there are many other colors that you can create with natural ingredients. Just look it up in the internet or some books and then you'll find out more. So after you have made your dye, you have quite a number of colors to play with, and then I'm going to share with you this action painting, basically using your body to create some actions using the tools that you've chosen. Yeah, similar to how you use a brush to paint, but now we have changed to using some tools that you can find from home. Okay, so I'd like to share with you maybe a few tools today, and they have different effects, and we can use different actions to paint. So for instance, this is a fog, so I'm going to use this. So when I'm moving this fog, because of the tool itself, it will give you a special and unique pattern. I'm going to also share with you like this one is a sponge with a rod, so it's almost like drumming. So it is quite nice that you can use it to do drumming. So imagine you are thinking about music. So your hands holding this sponge, you're thinking about the music, how the music moves, what is the rhythm, and this tool enables you to express that rhythm. And let's say okay, so I have a sponge, I have a scrub. Let's try. Sometimes a material will also inform us how to use it. Like this scrub itself is not very easy to squeeze, and it doesn't really feel good, but it feels good to just rub on the surface. So when I feel like I want to, exercise our body or express my emotions in a bigger movement, this brush may be useful for me. On another day, I may also feel that I don't want to touch the paper, but I just want to experience flow. So I use this water bottle to help me to see flow. So I have shared with you how the tools or the materials can help me to express the idea, the thought or my feelings, and now these ideas or feelings are already embodied in this image, and also the tools had helped me to embody those emotions while I was doing it in the process. Hope you enjoyed action painting at home. We have come to the end of today's session. To summarize, we have explored the concept of embodiment in art and its therapeutic effect. We have also experienced embodiment through 2 art activities. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Have fun creating from home. See you next time.